Hey, how's everybody doing today? I must say I'm doing well. I'm sitting here sipping on some tropical banana tea and enjoying life. But I want to give an update on my car and the situation since I had posted a couple videos there about my car and the situation I was dealing with. So I tore apart the front of the car, the engine rather. Um, Went all the way down to the timing and yeah, between the two mechanics, Cosmos, Donald Cosgrave at Cosmos out in Cambridge, Ohio, and Mark Weaver out in Newark Road, off of Newark Road in the Zanesville area. Between these two mechanics, uh, they left loose bolts on parts right below where the new fuel pump was added by Mark Weaver. There was a bolt going into, I believe it was supposed to hold down the timing cover, and the bolt was sticking out about 3/4 of an inch or so from the timing cover, the head of the bolt. So not only was it not tightened down, it wasn't even hand tightened. Um, I suspect because I originally set the timing, and I know it was correctly set originally when I set it and put the timing cover on the car or on the engine. Um, I suspect that there's probably some of the shenanigans from the first incompetent mechanic that I sent the car to. And then, even though I explained the shenanigans of the first incompetent mechanic to the second, apparently that was all overlooked. And loose bolts right where he's putting parts on that the previous mechanic left loose, because I suspect that he took the timing cover off and changed the timing, then put the timing cover back on, and then installed the water pump to be an asshole, but to also make it that much harder to get back in and dig deeper to figure out what else he screwed up. Um, so, anyways, making a long story short, after going through everything, did an oil change and changed the plugs as well, and found tons of water in the oil, as well as some fuel. Um, I'm telling you, these are probably the most incompetent mechanics I've ever experienced in my life and have come across, or they purposefully do bad work in certain circumstances or situations for whatever reason, whatever their justifications are. It doesn't matter because business is business. There's no reason that they should be uh, breaking more than they're fixing when they're hired to fix certain things or to get a car running, or put a tailgate together, get some glass and put the tailgate together with the glass in it. These are pretty simple tasks. They can be somewhat complicated, but to an experienced mechanic, they're extremely simple. I mean, hell, I did more in 2 days than these idiot mechanics did in 2 weeks or 8 weeks or basically 10 and a half weeks. Um, I've gotten more accomplished. I got the car running again. I can't drive it until I get the new radiator, which is what should have been done originally by Mark Weaver. The new radiator should have been put in with a proper outlet on the driver's side for the setup that I have on the engine. Instead of doing that weird Mickey Mouse little tube down below, being attached to the transmission lines, and yeah, just a hazard. I mean, hell, I think sat so low in the front of the car. If I hit a speed bump wrong or an entrance to a driveway or a entrance to a parking lot, I could tear that damn hose right off. It's like these mechanics don't even use their brains and think or use any common sense. They're like, oh, that looks good, that'll work. Not realizing that the functionality of it is completely out the window. So, yeah, I've had to go back and fix quite a bit of what they screwed up. There's a lot that I decided not to fix, like especially the paint that they destroyed on the engine. I don't feel like tearing down the whole entire engine, pulling the engine out and tearing it all down and repainting it. Um, I'll do that at a later date when I decide to do some other upgrades to the engine, the internals, and I may eventually put a little bit bigger cam in this thing. I don't know if I like the the sound that it's giving right now. And I definitely probably going to change the exhaust. But yeah, as soon as I get the new radiator in, it should be in Friday. I'm waiting for shipping, waiting for it to get here. As soon as the radiator gets here and I get it put in and hooked back up, then I can start the car and run it. And I'm going to do another video of that so that way I can document how it should sound. And also the fact that I did more than experienced mechanics. I'm a novice at best. I'm not a mechanic. I don't consider myself a mechanic at all. But I've been able to get in and fix what needed to be fixed. Granted, it still cost me more than what I already paid to have these incompetent mechanics do the work that they were supposed to do. But anyways, so I fixed what they screwed up and then some and got the car running again in a fraction of the time. But it's cost me more money now. And I guess hopefully lesson learned. I guess we'll see if I make any more dumb mistakes like sending my car to an incompetent mechanic or two. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll put up a video of the car running, possibly driving again. I don't have any GoPro cameras or anything like that, but I might be able to get a short video with my phone. I'll just hold it as I'm driving if I can get the car running okay to where I'm not having to do anything like on the fly with a shifter or nothing like that. So as long as everything works out, hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be putting up a video of me in the car traveling with it, and at the very least running, and that way you can hear what it sounds like. So hey, hope you all keep your head up out there, and no matter what, it's not about mistakes or how we fall that defines us. It's how we get back up. It's what we do when we get back up. That's what defines us. That's what creates our character. And even through all this adversity and all this nonsense, I don't let it get me down. Do I struggle with it sometimes? Yeah, sure. I think part of just being a man, dealing with the frustrations of idiots, of dealing with idiots, and that sort of thing. But anyways, I don't let it get me down. I keep getting up every morning, doing what I have to do, trying to let my light shine. So I encourage you all to do the same. And as always, know the truth and let the truth set you free.